I like what's going on. The bats exploded yesterday. Love that. But Bats Muncy taking a 94-mile-an-hour fastball for the dome. Not good. Did not like to see that. And you know what makes me even more worried about that? Is that's the second time in 2 games, back-to-back games, that Muncy's the only one who's been hit.
In yesterday's game with men on base. And shoots it down the left field line. Ohtani's going to score. Freeman's thinking he's got 2 to throw in. Here's the tag. He is out.
So Freddie will get a single.
And then I'm not saying there's a correlation, and I'm not that conspiracy dude, but I'm going to tell you right now, wasn't Muncy the one who said, if you want the ball, go get it out of Bay?
Ohtani was singled and scored in the first inning. And Ohtani steps on a pitch, sends one to straightaway center field. Long gone for number 49 this season. 454 feet for Ohtani, and he makes it a 4-2 game. 1-2 to Betts. That's hit toward the gap in left center field. That is down, cut off quickly though. Well played by Ramos, who gets it back in quickly to hold Betts to first base.
It's been a struggle.
I do. I think that just his overall play the last couple of weeks has been very good, but it has been good to see him do what he does against left. But even today, I just thought that, versus right the other night versus Webb, he's just taken much better bats, and just overall play, the defense has been much better as well.
Just when you look at what Teoscar was able to do against a lefty, obviously he's known for being a lefty killer, but for him getting back on track, the results we've been seeing recently, and then you see him against Robbie Ray, does that just say that he's truly turned a corner right now?
I do. I think that, just his 4 in a row, starting with today, and so I just wanted to get him in there as soon as I could to keep him kind of going, because I think he's in a good spot, but he gets the credit for being ready and coming off the bench, had a really nice day.
And a chance right away to fix what ailed them last night. They were unable to get a single hit in yesterday's game with men on base. And then shoots it down the left field line. Ohtani's going to score. Freeman's thinking he's got 2 to throw in. Here's the tag. He is out.
So Freddie will get a single, a run batted in, and he is thrown out 7-4 for the second out of the inning. Base is empty, but the Dodgers are up 1-0.
Bounced softly to second, over to his left. Schmidt's got it, throws him out at first, inning over, but the Dodgers get a run.
It's hard to believe that we're still calling Kershaw an ace.
I think just intent, quality of a bat, winning pitches, using the whole field, not punching. And so I think that all of these things kind of, it's in there. We've seen it. Maybe not the consistency we would have liked, but, when you're facing 2 really good arms, and to see us do what we did tonight is certainly encouraging.
Strikes on Ohtani. The pitch. Poke to the left side. Stopped by Adames on the grass, but he's got no throws. So a leadoff infield single for Shohei on an excuse-me swing.
Swing and a half-swing roller back to the mound. Webb comes off the mound to get it. He'll underhand the ball to first.
He's had a great year. I don't see any wear and tear.
Curveball is lined into left center, just out of the reach of the diving Mookie Betts at shortstop. Base hit.
Upstairs, and the first 2 Giants aboard. 19 first innings, 13 earned runs, an ERA of 6.16. After that, though, he really settles in. So if you're going to get to 22, you better do it early, or you might not do it at all.
Hit up the middle, and a base hit, and here comes Ramos.
Percent of the time
on a 2-2, Devers strikes out swinging.
that was the cutter. You've got the slider that goes right to left and changes the speeds down into the low 80s. You've got the cutter that's going to be upper 90s, and then the fastball that can go ahead and reach.
But let's think about this. Would you, if Will is healthy, Rushing is healthy, and Rortvedt is healthy, what if all 3 of those? Who is your backup catcher? Because we all know that Will means so much to the team and their success for the Dodgers. So no matter what, Will's the number 1 guy. But who's the number 2 guy? And the way Rortvedt has been playing, I mean, I hate to say it on Rushing's behalf, but I think Rortvedt is the guy that needs to be the backup catcher once Will comes back in another 10 days. I don't see how he is not. What he has contributed to the Dodgers makes the most sense.
Or you might not do it at all.
Hit up the middle, and a base hit, and here comes Ramos.
The Giants have tied the game at 1, and they're in great shape to add on with nobody out.
And Chapman hits a shot to the...
Went ahead and reached 102, 103.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Edgardo Enriquez blows the doors off the Giants in the 4th. That's low. Ball 4. And it loads the bases for the Dodgers.
Runners at second and third. And Rortvedt a chance to get 2 runners in.
Now Rortvedt fillets one into left center field for another knock. All the way to the warning track. Hernandez scores. So does Rojas.
2-run double is Ben Rortvedt, and the Dodgers lead the Giants 8-4.
So first and second for Mookie Betts. The Dodgers up by 4. Ground ball, base hit Mookie Betts. Rortvedt scores. It's 9-4.
I like what's going on. The bats exploded yesterday. Love that. But Bats Muncy taking a 94-mile-an-hour fastball to the dome. Not good. Did not like to see that. And you know what makes me even more worried about that? Is that's the second time in 2 games, back-to-back games, that Muncy's the only one who's been hit. And then I'm not saying there's a correlation, and I'm not that conspiracy dude, but I'm going to tell you right now, wasn't Muncy the one that said, if you want the ball, go get it out of the bay?
9-7 Dodgers, 9 combined runs in the 5th inning alone, and 21 combined hits. Here comes his 2-1, and it hits Muncy in the back of the head. The fastball at 94 miles per hour from Gage. The second time in as many nights Max Muncy is hit by a pitch. Both of them have been scary. This one especially terrifying. A ball and 2 strikes on Ohtani. The pitch. Poke to the left side. Stopped by Adames on the grass, but he's got no throws, so a leadoff infield single for Shohei.
He gets hit and he plays again today, and he gets hit. You'd be hard-pressed not to say at least a couple of those are on purpose, that's for sure. Let's look at the hitting parade yesterday. Love this. 17 freaking hits. It's like once they have the Yamamoto hangover from the next day, then they produce. I feel like if you look back at all the Yamamoto starts that the Dodgers did not do good when he's on the mound, if you know he pitched lights out, the next game is when they come back and do something big. And
inning tonight against the Giants. 5 of the first 7 reaching against him.
On the ground, a base hit. Chapman scores. It's 4-1.
Dodger defense has not helped him at all, and a couple of mistakes.
3rd inning. It sounded different. Went a long way. 454 feet.
And if you play golf with a long knocker,
First pitch, grounded up the middle and through. It's a 3-hit game for Shohei. On for the 4th time. And 3 straight to reach with 2 outs. Hughes went to the right side. Rojas shuffles over and makes the play. Despite the head-first slide by...
true to form, even Yamamoto called it, said they would do it. 3 hits for Ohtani. He's up to 282 now. Betts always contributing. Love to see Betts back. It just feels really good to see that guy get some hits. Freddie contributing too as well. 3 hits for him, 2 RBIs. Muncy getting in the action before he got taken out. And then you had on third base, you had Kike. Kike doesn't look very comfortable right now. Under 200 batting. Needs to step that up. Teo, talk about Hernandez right now. I mean, we were just talking about how bad he's been performing, but yeah, I think you can kind of erase that now. He's moving in the right direction, or as they say, trending in the right direction. And Conforto, watch, it continues. Conforto with a hit, an RBI, and 2 walks.
For the 3rd time, the Dodgers have a bases-loaded situation.
with runners in scoring position. They are 6 for 11 tonight in that department. And Miggy has another opportunity right here.
He's in the dirt, skips by. Bailey doesn't know where the ball is, and Hernandez scores. 9th, 13 in the game on 17 hits. So they lead the Giants by 6. They need 3 outs to get back the half game on the San Diego Padres, who beat Colorado tonight. Fly ball slicing toward Teoscar Hernandez. He's there, and that's a win for LA. The Dodgers come back and punch back to even the series with San Francisco.
13 runs for the Dodgers tonight, the most they've scored since June 22nd. Welcome back, guys.